Welcome to the NFL Picks Week 13. Let's review Week 12. You have Black Thor and Icewater still in a tie. I think Black Thor had a 12-4 record. Icewater had a 13-3 record. They're tied at 116-64. I had a 13-3 record. I'm two
Say it
behind.
again, Puma. What'd you say? What'd you just say?
I am 13-3 last week. I'm
Why?
two behind
Why?
the leaders. Yeah,
Why?
because I picked Jacksonville. I picked them for. I picked them. I have a 114-66 record. Pop is bringing up the rear. He had an 11-5 record last week, and he's at 109-71. I'm like, Pop, hang on. Still some games left. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get a brief summary of Black Thor. Give me a summary of last week's games.
To me, last week wasn't that impressive watching football, bro. Some of these teams just kind of disappointed you. I only focus it on Jacksonville, Houston, and Philly and Buffalo, man. Those two square off games, that was it for me. The rest of the games, I'm used to always bouncing around, but I like competitive play, man. Some of the games I didn't even turn on. I didn't turn the Cowboys game on. I'd be damned if I turned that Chicago Minnesota game on. So those games I avoided.
Oh, that was almost as bad as the Detroit game on Thanksgiving. Ice, give me your summary.
Yeah, I'm with him on that. Jacksonville, Houston was amazing. I wanted Stroud. I said I wanted Stroud to do everything he did. He did an amazing day. I just didn't want him to win. I couldn't do it because I had to have the game. So I'm rooting for him all the way 24/7, but I needed the game. Philadelphia, Buffalo, what
Amazing.
a game!
Yeah.
And I'm a Cowboys fan. I used to be, or I'm still connected to them. But that comeback by Philadelphia was one for the ages because Buffalo finally started to play the way we expect them to, right? Their quarterback thought he had it, except we went back to drop the pass. He threw the ball late in the end zone, threw it to the wrong way, didn't let the guy turn around in time, and they came back to bite him because Philadelphia marched right down the field and took that game. So very interesting, very close games from that standpoint too. And I'm glad Atlanta won too, because Atlanta, I think they're working on something. They're building up, and they beat New Orleans, which is very exciting from that standpoint. But it's a lot of things going on from that standpoint. And Cleveland figured it out. Is it gonna be Joe Flacco this week, bro? Because everybody, I thought the coach was gonna go in and play quarterback. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
Getting people injured and whatnot. So we'll see.
I'm not going to give you the full rant. Check out the rant on the First 40 Sports show on this particular channel. But Detroit, NFL, it's time to get rid of Detroit on Thanksgiving Day. They just ruined Thanksgiving for football fans all across America. I'm not talking about Lions fans, but football enthusiasts all over the country. You look forward to seeing a good game, and you're just not going to get it from Detroit. So it's time to pull the plug on having them on Thursday. Give them a break. Give them a break on Thursday, Thanksgiving. All right. The pick order is I'm going first, followed by Pop, Black Thor, and then Ice picks last. This week's games, you have Seattle at Dallas. Dallas tends to win against teams with losing records, so I'm going to go with that trend, and I'm picking Dallas at home. Pop is picking Dallas at home. Black, who you got?
Oh, yeah. You said it right off the top, man. They tend to be losing teams. I think their biggest wins, four biggest wins, came across teams with bad records. So we'll continue on this week. 8 wins. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame them for their schedule, but they're not really playing anybody. They're not playing anyone. So there it is, man. I'll take the Cowboys.
They got to beat the teams that's in front of you. Ice?
Yeah, if Seattle was at home, it'd be different, but in Dallas, it's a different story. And don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen, those that are Cowboy haters, the biggest test is coming up in the next 4 weeks for Dallas. Think I'm kidding? Check out their schedule. So we're gonna find out who they are, who we think they are, or the team that I know that they are. So let's leave that right there. But I'm gonna go with Dallas this week.
All right, Dallas across the board. Next game on tap is Atlanta at the New York Jets. I'm going with Atlanta. Pop is going with Atlanta. Black, who you got?
Yeah, maybe Aaron Rodgers is going to be out there playing in the fourth quarter, but I'm going to take the Falcons with this one.
Ice, who you got?
Aaron Rodgers is back, baby. Garrett Wilson, get ready to make it happen. Not this week, though. Atlanta.
All right, it's Atlanta across the board. Next game on tap is Arizona at Pittsburgh. I'm going with Pittsburgh at home. Arizona, to me, is mailing it in for the season. Pop is going with Pittsburgh. Black, who you got?
Yeah, for the most part, Arizona, they kind of fought all year, but how much fight they have left? The Steelers, baby.
All right. Ice?
Kyler Murray, you kind of one of my favorite little dudes, but you're on the road and that defense, every time you turn around, I think they're gonna try to either make Mr. Watt the MVP or he's gonna run for president, one or two. That's what we're doing in America now. That's enough for Pittsburgh to win.
Yeah, Mr. Watt is going to have a day on that day. Next game on tap is Denver at Houston. Denver has won 5 straight. Got to go with them in this game. I'm going with Denver. Pop is going with Houston. Black, who you got?
Wow, man. Denver defense, I haven't really seen much of them. That defense is playing pretty good, and that might be the downfall of Stroud come Sunday, man. I want to roll with them. I rolled with them last week, but I'm going to take the Broncos, man.
All right. Ice, who you got?
I watched the Broncos destroy Cleveland. I watched their defense is getting better. They're letting them get away with cheap shots and all the deal. Like that. Is that what we doing now? Headhunters are us, but they're really good. I mean, ever since they lost by that 70 good be put on them. Yeah. So, but let me see. Who'd you pick, Black Thor? No, I'm just playing. Anyway.
Black Thor picked
man.
next week, boy. That's gonna be.
Come on now. This is it.
Oh, it is. Ain't no problem. Ain't nobody scared over here for sure. We got everything right behind us.
That's what I like. Keep on fighting. Keep on.
I'm fighting. This is vernacular amongst gentlemen, right? That's what we're doing. We international.
Absolutely.
We're international men of leisure.
Leisure.
So you understand that. So with that being said, I'm gonna choose Houston. I'm gonna choose Houston.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm Stroud down, baby. Stroud down. They are so close to Jacksonville last week that if they would have won, they would have been the leader, the lone leader in their division. They're playing some damn football. So Denver gonna bring it. It's at Houston. Houston's not afraid anymore, bro. They with it. So Houston, let's roll, Mr. Stroud.
All right.
Go.
It's half and half. Pop and Ice go with Houston. Me and Black go with Denver. Next game on tap is Detroit at New Orleans, and I'm going with Detroit. Y'all got to make up for that Thanksgiving debacle. Pop is going with Detroit. Also, Black, who you got?
I mean, this is the type of game that you want to take New Orleans, but New Orleans in the funk, man. They don't even know it. They act like they're doing their feet ankle brain. They just how your quarterback always gets 300 yards with no touchdown. I don't understand that. 300, but I do understand it because you're fighting to come back when the game is out of hand. Mr. Dak Prescott knows a lot about that. With that being said, I'll take the Lions. Even though they stunk up on Thanksgiving, I don't trust the Saints, man. They're not going to be marching in. Lions.
Maybe Detroit has some extra rest that they needed. And I'm watching your boy, famous Jameis, on the sideline. I think he's on that stuff because he got a lot of energy for not playing. But who you got in this game, man?
Yeah, Derek Carr is going to try to do his thing, but I think the Lions are, they were embarrassed on Thanksgiving. They hear people like Puma and others from Detroit putting them down. And this is when they rise. I think that defense is decent enough to do what they had to do in New Orleans. And once you heard Derek Carr, Jameis comes in, it's a wrap. Detroit.
All right, Detroit across the board. Next game on tap is Indianapolis at Tennessee. I'm going with Indianapolis. Pop is going with Indianapolis also. Black, who you got?
I can't believe the ownership came out and said they're going to keep the head coach of Tennessee. For what reason? I like the quarterback, but I don't like the coach. I'm going to take the Colts, man. I mean, the Colts are making some noise. They're scoring. I'm going to take them.
All right, taking Minshew. Ice, who you got?
Very difficult game. Tennessee showed up last week, right? Henry, but it just scared me. The Titans have won all 4 at home. All 4 of the games they won at home. But I'm going to go on Minshew, man, on the road. Something about that dude. Every time I think he's done, he find a way. I don't understand it. He kind of like Fitz magic. So Indianapolis.
Yeah, Tennessee beat Carolina last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, Indianapolis across the board. Next game on tap is the Los Angeles Chargers at New England. They keep change-o the quarterback to every few quarters with this one. And so Mac Jones, his self-esteem must be so low at this particular point. Leaving Alabama, going to New England, and you can't stay on the field for all 4 quarters. I'm going with the Chargers. Pop is going with the Chargers. Black, who you got?
Both of these franchises are a mess, man, but Chargers a little better mess. I'll take the Chargers.
Right. Ice?
This is one of those games usually would say the weather, elements, all that, Bill Belichick, but that don't matter. None of that matters anymore. None of that matters. And the Chargers coach has done a lot to put them in some bad situations. I think they have enough firepower on offense to find a way to squeak this game out. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
All right, Chargers across the board. Next game on tap is Miami at Washington. Miami tends to beat up on the teams with losing records, so I'm going with Miami. Pop is going with Miami. Black, who you got?
Yeah, Miami sound like the Cowboys, man. I'll take the Dolphins, man. You're right. Teams aren't that good. They feast on them. Yeah.
Yep. Ice?
Yeah. That's in Washington. It's gonna be cold. It doesn't matter. I'm going with Miami. They'll get it done.
All right. Next game on tap is Carolina at Tampa Bay. I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield on this one. Pop is going with Tampa Bay. Black, who you got?
Yeah, the Tampa Bay show up and handle this one. Carolina is the best, man. You got the owner basically saying, I don't want my quarterback, but I have him. I'll take him. that can't bode well, man. Woo! Tampa Bay.
Came out in the press conference like that wasn't his decision to pick Bryce Young. He wanted Stroud. But the rest of the team, the coaches and the coaching staff wanted Bryce Young. So, Ice, who you got?
Ooh, wow. You fire the coach, then you got to go to Tampa Bay, and you got to face Baker Mayfield. Got to face him. I think Mr. Evans is going to show up a little bit this week. They have enough to win at home, so I'm going to choose Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they need to score a lot of points too, because that Tampa Bay defense is suspect. Tampa Bay across the board. Next game on tap is Cleveland at the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with the Rams. Looky here. Pop is picking the Rams this week. Black, who you got?
Yeah, this is a game here that might surprise people, but Rams got a lot of fight. I think at some point Cleveland's going to kind of realize that defense is going to start to surrender a little because you're going to fight for so much on defense before your offense got to come to help you out. And Rams are definitely balanced, even though they're making some mistakes. They got a couple good receivers, a decent running back. I'll take the Rams.
All right. Ice, who you got?
Cleveland's defense is like, they're giving all they have, right? But like last week, the Denver defense was so much better. They were more aggressive and whatnot. I think they were like Cleveland's offense. They tried several quarterbacks, got guys hurt. It was just really a mess. And if you try to throw Joe Flacco out there, when he's coming off the practice squad, I mean, you show me desperation. Let's go with the Rams.
Yeah. Myles Jarrett is out also. And so it's a big guy on offense and big guy on defense are out. So I don't see Cleveland winning that game. Next game on tap, this is going to be a great one. San Francisco at Philadelphia. I'm going with San Francisco. Pop is going with San Francisco. Black?
Yeah, Philly tends to pull these games out. I don't think they're going to do it this week, man. I think Philly has you cannot keep, winning these games and saying we haven't played our best game yet. You're going to need your best game this week. San Francisco's coming to town, and they remember what happened in the playoffs. They're ready. I'm going to take the 49ers.
All right. Ice, who you got?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be cold, going to be a little chilly over in Philadelphia. And they just come out this great win. And I know Peach over there celebrating, got a new jerseys and everything. Not going to help you this week. San Francisco has a way coming back, is showing is going to show what they've been waiting on. They destroyed Dallas, right? Now they're going to go into Philadelphia and handle that business. And I think they're going to do it. So I see San Francisco moving forward, putting a little pressure, and even learn how to play in the cold.
All right. San Francisco across the board. Next game on tap is Kansas City at Green Bay. Green Bay coming off that big win on Turkey Day. I'm going with Kansas City. So is Pop. Black, who you got?
Yeah, Kansas City's going to go on a roll here. The teams that they're playing now are front of them. Most of them aren't that good. Green Bay's improving, but they haven't improved enough to take on Kansas City. I'll take Kansas City.
All right. Ice, who you got?
I think Kansas City their coach or the quarterback goes into the locker room and just start cussing wide receivers out because they start dropping balls and you don't know who gonna show up this week. You don't have to worry about that before, but now it's become more of a problem. And Kelsey's in love, so it's a lot going on. But still, that's enough to beat Kansas City. Yeah, beat Green Bay. I'm sorry.
Kelsey's in love. So it's Kansas City across the board. And so last game on tap is Cincinnati at Jacksonville. I'm going with Jacksonville. Cincinnati is banged up. Papa's going with Jacksonville also. Black, who you got?
You heard it here, man. After the Super Bowl, Kansas City get there, Kelsey will get his heart broken. I'm gonna say that first. His heart will be broken, bro.
And she'll write a song about it. Yeah.
Yeah, get prepared, bro. Because once the football season's over, she doesn't need you on the line. Like, you're gonna find this out. I'm gonna take Jacksonville. Sorry about Cincinnati. That's a bad season for them, bro. All that talent and we're going to waste this year, bro. Jacksonville.
All right. Ice, who you got?
Jack Browning is in the building. Jack Browning, starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. Not enough, bro. Jacksonville had an impressive win last week against Houston. They will continue to roll at home.
All right. Those are our picks. Check it out on Facebook. We will catch you with NFL picks 14. Wow. Season's going by fast. I ain't got a lot of time to catch up, but I got to catch up to these two guys.